Welcome back again. Part 15. Now with even fewer annoying sync issues, though probably not zero. Just throwing that out there.
Very well. Then touch the take nourish.
Oh, we'd actually this is important, but
Farewell, Ashen One.
we probably want to pop up here and see how many souls this sweet sword is gonna run us. This was just like a commenter request.
Aha, so.
For us to create the Faring Greatsword. I'm seeing it does require quite a large amount of dexterity and strength, but what does it say about itself? It's a great sword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypically paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the great sword is held in the right. A unique technique that was synonymous with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes in the manner of wolves hunting prey. Its skill is parry, deflect an attack when timed properly, and follow up with a critical hit. It's executed with the dagger. Oh, the Wolf Knight's great sword. A knight tainted by the dark of the abyss. So this is good old Artorias' sword. Master of the Wolf's Blood of Faring. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and his sword is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. Its skill is Wolf Sword. While in this stance, you can use a normal attack for a low spinning slash, or a strong attack to leap forward in a vertically slashing somersault, which sounds amazingly cool. It does take 10,000, though. I mean, like, that's a large amount. Just throwing it out there. And people threw out a specific request for the Faring Greatsword, so I'm gonna make good on that, I think. And we can't properly equip it yet. How much does it weigh as well? 12? Considerably more. Yeah, we can't wield it with like actual damage. Oh man, what? What even are these movesets? Is this real life? That's just tapping the left bumper. Slides you around like a crazy dude. That's just the most unfair PvP moveset I've ever seen. How are you even supposed to think of where that's going? Like, that's pretty straightforward. You know, that's also pretty straightforward. When someone starts like parrying you and doing this when you're fighting them, what do you do about that? That's an insane moveset. We've got that, which is nice, that it puts the sword forward, not like down into the ground. And we've got just a straight kick. Oh man, I actually love this. If you're good at Bloodborne, which I'm not, it turns out, you could definitely make good with this weapon. That parry is sick. And then just following up with those like crazy slide attacks. Yeah. Oh man, alright, that's worth it just for seeing the moveset alone. We're going back to the Uchigatana. The reason why we're going to do that is that we're going to be fighting a little bit more mundane web enemies that don't necessarily have a huge amount of range on us. What else can we do? We got another item there, which was this thing here? Cinders of a Lord. Yeah, you. The lords will not return to their thrones themselves. Let them return as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as lords. Do we go lay this on a throne? Also, first lords to return to the throne. St. Aldrich of the Deep we've got there. Ludleth the Exiled. Watchers of the Abyss. Boom. Completed. We've laid them out, and it's their helmets. Cool. That's one. We've got the giant and the other 3 remaining. I believe... Actually, I do want to point this out real quick. So the the Pyromancer class starts out with actually enough faith to equip the Cleric's Sacred Chime that we picked up a ways back. Weighs almost nothing, so I'm now kind of curious if there's any good miracles that we've been like passing up. We can slightly restore our HP. That sounds like it's going to be like worse than an Estus unless you're out of Estus. Oh, we can get their hat. Oh, it's 7,000. It's 7,000 and it's like not super good, but it's their hat, guys. All right, when 7,000 is nothing, we'll come back. We'll pick that up. I don't know what makes me say that that's for sure not very good. Actually, I should check it at least against the helmet that we have equipped right now, which is 4.6, 4.4 on physical, and then 2 to 3 on everything else. 4.6 weight, 4.4 physical defense. Oh, well, this has actually like pretty good elemental resistances. It's probably not like a wise investment of 7,000 souls, though. Alright, we'll wait until 7,000 souls feels a little bit cheaper to us, and then we'll pick up that sweet, sweet hat. I don't think we have one of those. Equipment seems to... I'm a little bit actually confused by this. Equipment seems to just repair itself when you go back to the Firelink Shrine. Possibly with the exception of if it breaks. Like, our Uchi Katana was at risk earlier, but it didn't actually break. Wait, give coal? Yeah, we want to give him a coal. Give him the Farron coal.
My, this coal is from the Undead Legion.
Of course it is. I just came back from there.
Weapons of Farron's Abyss Watchers.
Ooh.
A fine prize. I'm honored to be endued with it. Now I'll be equipped to infuse special gems. Praise the gods, eh? Time to put this brawn to use.
Cool. So does that mean that we can actually infuse stuff differently now? Yeah, we see more of those different infusions right underneath where it says Exile Greatsword. Are any of them awesome, though? That's the real question that we can do. Oh, that'll just give straight up better dexterity bonus. Whereas that gives better strength bonus. Oh, that's cool. That's quite cool. So 16 is like... It'll be 179 versus 172 is what we've got right now. Tempting. Raw is actually the biggest upgrade, but we don't have one of those gems. Other than fire. Fire would be kind of cool. Or if we gave it poison, then we could inflict both bleed and poison. That would also be cool. Marginally increases our dexterity scaling. It says it does, but then our scaling bonus goes from 23 to 20. So not really, though. Alright, cool. Those are sweet things to know. I particularly like this like sharp gem idea where you can just increase how much one stat boosts it. Cool.
Pretty be careful.
Let's pop over to here. Aw. Huh, it's a wretch.
Heavens.
Aw.
Heavens.
He's no longer selling anything to us. He was handling that a lot better last time we dropped in. Like when we originally told him about it, he was not nearly so upset.
Welcome home, speak thine heart.
All right.
Very well. Then touch the take nourish.
Our level ups are costing around 5,500. We can get 3 of them. We've got 2 attunements now. Can't get up to 3 even if we wanted. 2 stamina a pop is kind of a big deal, but probably... I'm still really just looking at the numbers behind vitality. It's not that amazing anymore. Or vigor, rather. So we're going up about 40. which is about 5%. Dexterity is a very minor increase to our damage. If we went to the sharp gem, it might be a little bit higher. Come on, actually. Oh, we just still have one popped into Vigor. Okay, so we have 12 Strength and 16 Dexterity. What actually does that... What does that greatsword that does not fit my playstyle at all take? Takes 18 and 20. Okay, we're not gonna spring for that just yet. I think we're just gonna stick with health.
Very well. Then touch taken.
Health is pretty good. Also, very close. We're 500 away from being able to get another level up. What's that last one giving us? We should look at the margins. That's 38. It's still, it's like closer to not quite 5% anymore at the end there. Math is hard. It's 40. We gain 41, 40, and then 38 on the last one. I'm wondering if that's not a good time to, like, stop getting Vigor for a little while. Attunement certainly, like, so looking at just, like, percentage increases is a little bit misleading here. I might go Endurance. Yeah, I'm going to go Endurance, and then I can talk about why during the load screen. Though Vitality is also plausible. I mean, just being able to equip heavier stuff is good. Cool.
Farewell,
So looking at things strictly in terms of percentages, and I actually do want to just burn a soul to give me about 500 or so. How much are those? Those are 50. Oh, well, it's not even, like, worth our time burning those. Cool. Looking at things as straight up percentage increases is a little bit misleading because things like stamina, you use your entire bar at many different times during a fight. And the difference between having 1 stamina left and having 0 stamina left is massively important. So if you think about fighting and you can get off 4 attacks rather than 3 attacks, you've now put actually a huge multiplier on both how much damage you do with your weapon and how much damage you can take. So stamina can almost be thought of as more of a multiplier on your strength and your health and how much damage you do. It also allows you to block more, which is another further multiplier onto your health. It makes it just more likely that you will deal damage and less likely that you will take damage during a fight. And when you're playing at a high level, I guess, I mean, I don't know that I am. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide, I suppose. But when you're kind of at the limit of your ability, is the way that I'll put it, rather than saying playing at a high level, being able to get that last roll off, being able to block that one more attack, being able to get that one more swing off in order to kill this enemy before you jump away, and now you're in like a 1v2 instead of a 1v3. Those things are really important, and increasing your stamina is the only way to get them. That's cool. So that's why even though health was getting a much larger percentage boost. This is orange? Is this a duel? I think this is a duel. Let's do it. You know, assuming that it doesn't take too long. So even though like getting more health was still a much larger percentage boost than getting stamina, which is what I did, I stand by the decision to get stamina, at least at this particular moment, because of all of those reasons. Because it's more or less a multiplier on everything else that you do. Which, yeah, like, that's true to a certain extent of health as well, but... I'm worried by the fact that the summoning sign disappeared. But I don't see him coming in here. This is an amazing environment. Try right. Yeah? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you could probably drop down there. I will try right, but I'm gonna try not right first. Oh, it's skeletons. See, right there. If I would have been able to get off a third attack, that would have been a big deal. Oh. Oh, dang, yo. Oh, God. What just happened? Did he just burrow underneath the freaking ground? I think he did. Okay, we didn't get souls off of that skeleton. That skeleton will be back. Which means it behooves us to finish this fight quickly. That guy's probably not coming back, because he did give us souls. Ooh, and a Titanite shard. Too kind. That guy's too kind entirely. Alright, I want to make sure that I'm grabbing all the items over here before I venture off to the right. I'll also make sure that I'm a little bit healthier before jumping down there. We'll see. Maybe this will just end up totally wasting my ember, and the guy that left the message will, it turns out, be a jerk. There weren't a ton of bloodstains over there, as I recall, though. One arm and a huge sword. Oh, this is going to be crazy. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I really regret not dealing just a little bit more damage. Oh! Okay, fine. You know what? I'm not going to fight you with, like, an entrenched archer position when I know that there's a different place that I could go back here. Look at it now, just covered in arrows, and we've got our sword coming out over us. Ugh. We've just got pointy things flying out everywhere. Alright. This looks safe. Okay, it doesn't look like we need to jump across there at all. Do we actually have skeletons dropping down after us? That'd be kind of exciting. See, we're so close to getting those kills in 3 hits. Stupid skeletons, being slightly more durable than we wish they were. I'm curious if we can learn a little something from the death of this guy. I think it's just going to be don't fall off the edge, though. He might have just gotten killed by that huge sword-wielding dude. Yeah, you two stand on top of each other. That's a really good idea. Oh. Well, alright, that's fine. Oh, jeez! What even is happening? Alright, we'll keep our ears out for that thing. We'll see if it can turn down hallways. Okay, well this is gonna get a bit on the dicey side here. What's casting that magic? Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. We've made a huge mistake, guys. Just all of this is a bad idea. Let's run. Let's just flee. Huh? All right, we're fine. This is fine. This is totally normal. Ugh! I don't want the dark magic. Oh, jeez. Where even does all of this magic come from? Oh my god. Alright, if we get hit once more, I think we just die right now. We need to drink that, and then we need to also not start bleeding. Ugh. Oh god. Okay, that thing turns around, doesn't it? Like the other one turned around. Oh god. Oh god, it did. It did. It turned around. Okay. Just not when we expected it to, and it can roll up hills, and there's still so many skeletons. So many skeletons. We need to get the hell out of this hallway. Oh god, there's rats too? Okay, we're fine. Everything's totally fine and normal. Why didn't we buy that healing spell? Oh man, that is just a huge rat. Alright. Can we just take a moment here? Can we just take a moment? Alright. We can. There's wheel skeletons? Oh my god. Okay. There's footsteps. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, though. Alright? I'll see you there.